one hell of a way to celebrate.
Why is everyone talking about this? I just beat the hell out of myself. I don't want to know. Whenever I fight, usually my coach runs in and picks me up. It's happened. Jack Mason's used to do it. Robbie's done it. Chael's done it. This time I thought I'd pick Robbie up. I picked him up and thought, he's going to get a slam. So it was a spur of the moment thing when he was right up in the air. 6'6" is not a nice height to drop from. So.
How does it feel to get the win? Did it go how you envisioned it to go?
Not quite. Matt's, I expect him to bull rush me, try and take me to the ground. I knew he'd been working stand-up because I'd been hearing some things. And he came out strong. He's a very, very tough dude. I hit him very hard, and he didn't even look like it worried him. He caught me with a few. To be honest, I felt a bit sluggish to start with. I felt quite slow. My jab was a little bit off. And then when he hit me, and the crowd went, whoa, I thought, right, I need to pick it up. And my coaches was yelling at me. So then I came alive and got the win.
It looked like we were going to be on our way to a British whitewash until you got that win.
Never when I'm on the card. Never when I'm on the card.
Well, does it make it that much more special to you? Obviously, it's the O2 Arena. It's in London. This is the card that you've been waiting to fight on, and you've got that knockout win. So how does that feel?
Feels amazing. I saw my cousins out there, my family, my auntie's here, my whole family is here to support me. It's at the O2. We were walking around the O2 yesterday after the weigh-ins and thinking, this place is somewhere special. This is now going to be a memory of mine for the rest of my life. I got what I wanted. I told you I was going to get a knockout. It was with a head kick. And I'll tell you now, no lie, I have not hit pads. I've not kicked a pad in about 14 weeks. So don't know where that come from. I have no idea. All I've done is box. We didn't want to throw kicks because of the takedown aspect of the game or whatever. But when I got in there, I just went, whomp. So, I'm very, very happy.
You predicted the uppercut, and it seems like it might have been one of the shots that actually dropped him in order to get the knee. When you finally hit it and maybe you felt the connection, did you think yes?
The connection I felt when I thought yes. Obviously the head kick, I saw him with her, but I had to have Andrew Craig twice, so I had to make sure I finished the job pretty well. Is a shot, again, I've been working with my boxing coach, a right hand to the body, round the back of the ribs, and I threw that with intention, and that's the one I felt like it's over. To be honest, after that punch, I can't remember what I threw. I'll have to watch it back, because I don't know what dropped it. I don't know what the finishing punch was.
You finished him with a knee, it seemed.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's even better. Another one of my weapons. I like that.
How do you feel about his level of striking? Like you said, he started off pretty well, it seemed.
Yeah, I don't think he believed in his striking because he hit me, but he didn't fully commit to it. If he had fully committed to those punches, I could have been out. He caught me, but I wouldn't say I was rocked or hurt. I just went boom and carried on. If he'd fully have committed and believed in himself that he could knock me out, he would have, but he didn't believe he could.
When I spoke to Matt earlier on in the week, he said that he had everything to gain and nothing to lose. He said all the pressure was going to be on Luke, and it looks like that you dealt with that pressure, quite well.
There was no pressure. It was a big occasion, but I'm built for big occasions. That's what I'm here for. That's my job. So I always go back to this metaphor that Chael Sonnen said on The Ultimate Fighter. If you lay a plank of wood on the floor and you walk across it, and then someone puts two 10-foot ladders up and tells you to walk across the same piece of wood, what's the difference? The action is exactly the same as what you do. The event and the people watching is different. So just because I'm fighting in front of 20,000 people and millions watching around the world doesn't mean that this is any different, So I deal with that pressure very well, I feel, and I think that's one of the reasons I win fights.
It seems like the jab really was kind of the turning point. He mentioned it himself just now that the moment that you sort of established your jab, he started having problems. What did it feel like for you when you sort of realized that you had established that?
That's great to hear because that's exactly what my boxing coach said over there. he said as soon as you established that jab, he was done. And I felt one jab where he stepped towards me and I just stood my ground and threw a heavy jab and he was like, I don't really want this anymore, and that's when he started kind of shooting, kind of doing some crazy things and not really doing much, So yeah, I'm 6'6" middleweight. My jab's always going to be my best weapon. I work it every single day, and it still needs to get a hell of a lot better. I still got a lot to learn.
Well, Luke, you're undefeated. You're on this amazing run now. Both
3-0, baby. That's the 6th ever middleweight to go 3-0 in the UFC. Just so you know.
Well, there you go. How do you feel about the momentum? And obviously, what we all like to know now is who would you like to fight next?
Well, the momentum's great. I feel like it's all moving in the right direction. I felt like there was nothing that could stop me from winning tonight. I really felt that way. To be honest, I felt like this has already been done. I felt like it's already happened and I'm just walking through it because all the hard work's been finished. As for who I'd like next, I haven't really got anyone dead in set in mind. You know, in the division, no one's really sticking out at the moment. But like I've said to you guys before, I'd like to be the face of UK MMA. I'd like to represent the UK, and I think the best way to do that, which is a bit crazy, but is for me to coach tough. I think for us to have a UK tough, UK versus UK, you know, anyone who's out there, or it could be me versus someone else, I think I have the best personality, the best guy in England to coach an Ultimate Fighter season.
Well, there's been lots of rumours